The wash and dryer that's in the contract. Let me go figure this out now. It is never a dull moment in real estate. My way to a final walkthrough for 9, then closing at 10. And I'm just driving and I'm just like, Lord, just please, can I get the easy button on this one right here? Can we just have a smooth final walk, a smooth closing? Because when I tell you getting here, it has not been smooth. It hasn't been awful, but there's just been a lot of, I'm not even gonna say bumps. There have been some bumps, but it just hasn't been smooth. What could come up, came up, or yeah, it just wasn't smooth. And it doesn't help that I have another transaction, two under contracts that I have, both of them have been nothing short of eventful. I'm tired. And I'm tired from that. I'm just tired, period. So I would just love if today could just be, let me just get smooth, please. Woo. Get here, the sellers took outdoor set that they said they were gonna leave it. It's not there. They're supposed to pick up the poop from the grass because they had 3 dogs. They said they did that. They did not fully do it, if they did it at all. Where's the washer and dryer? The washer and dryer that's in the contract. Oh, let me go figure this out now. It is never a dull moment in real estate. The freaking opposite of smooth and easy. Well, let me take that back. Thank goodness my clients they've been through so much on the sale of their home. I think they're just like, okay, they're not big harpers. They're not overly dramatic. They're not unlike the buyers of their home. They were like that, but they're not like that. But the agent said they were going to come back and pick up the dog droppings because there's 2 big moving trucks still at the house. She was like, they let the dogs out this morning. They didn't realize if you let a dog out, you let them out to do their business. Common sense tells you that you need to go back and pick it up. But okay, washer and dryer. Somehow the movers didn't realize they shouldn't have been packed up, so they're going to bring it back. Didn't bring my laptop today, but now I need to go pick it up because I need to do an amendment. And then the items that she said they were leaving, you said you were leaving them. She's like, because of the way their stipulation was written, they didn't leave it. Yeah, my stipulation says it needs to be free of seller's debris and such. Any items left should be agreed upon by the buyer. Y'all said y'all were leaving it. The buyer said it was good. That's the agreement. But that's note to self to go ahead and put it in writing because apparently you can't trust people's word. And I know it's not this way across the board, but when I tell you there is never a dull moment in real estate, and my gosh, like I have goals, numbers wise, closings wise that I need to be getting to. When I close out these 2, like I have a listing, I'm working on getting that sold, but when I tell you, I feel like I just need a break. And then not to mention my best friend has transactions. She has 2, especially 1. I feel like I'm in this transaction with her. I feel like I am in this transaction with her. And all these transactions together have just been, okay, nothing smooth. But then I can't, that's why you got to take it as it comes in real estate. Because the last couple of transactions I had before that were, thank you. I'm not going to say it was totally easy, but it was way less eventful than these. So the the ugly side of real estate. 10:15. I'm laughing because I'm in a rush, but of course I'm getting behind the slow people, and I'm catching the lights. Okay. I picked up my baskets. My plan was for the walkthrough to be in and out. I was gonna pick up my basket. I said I'd be there like 9:20ish. Mind you, I forgot that I needed to drop off my daughter to volleyball. So I'm like, okay, told her to be ready like 9:15. It's supposed to be in and out. I'll pick you up. I I ended up getting her like 9:20 something. We ended up getting to pick up the basket 9:40, 9:30 something. Yeah, it was not 9:30 something. I started heading to drop off my daughter. 9:48. Let agent know. Listen, yeah. So needless to say, listen, I should be there by, it's 10:17. I should be there by 10:25, 10:30 at the latest. But at this point, the way I feel, it's probably best that I'm not there. Granted, the agent has been really nice and a pleasure to work with, but I guess my annoyance is I checked on this stuff last night. You said it was done, which to the best of her knowledge, she knew it was done. Common sense ain't common. You send the dogs out, you should go and pick it up. Okay, fine. But the washer and dryer, that's just gonna be a learning lesson, 2 learning lessons to myself. Confirm that what they say is gonna stay, and normally that's not something that you have to do, but hey, let's just add it to the list of things to do and lessons learned. And then if they verbally say they're gonna leave something, go ahead and put it in writing so that you have it because they said they were gonna leave it. Those are the 2 things that I got from it. On another note, like I've seen videos of people crashing out, and I'm just like, you know, you watch, well, I haven't seen a lot of videos, but you watch and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're acting like that or doing that. I saw one the other day and it looked very therapeutic. It looked like she went through all of the emotions and it looked therapeutic. And I feel like that would be good for me to do. But on the other hand, I'm like, going through all those emotions, I may not come back. Crashing out, I may not come back. I'm gonna need to cry. And I felt this way last week. I feel like I need a good cry, which is not easy for me to do because I'm not gonna say I'm guarded or I try to, I don't know, suppress an emotion. I don't know. I try to just keep it moving. But when was the last time I had a good cry without, like, the last time I had a cry was my brother passed. But outside of something like that, just getting out a good cry, I feel like I need that. This would normally be one of the times, and I say normally, when I'm like, real estate, I gotta find something, like real estate is too stressful, I gotta find something else. It'd be one of those times. But I've had so many of those times and realized, like, where am I going? What else am I gonna do? Real estate is where I'm gonna be. All right, let me go ahead and pray that by the time I get there, things are smooth. Do I want to pray that? Do I want to pray that? Because I started out by praying that. We see what we got here. Closing. Literally the opposite. Like, I have to laugh. OMG. I got to start using like a transaction coordinator. Yeah. The agent got several transactions going on that side. I didn't get them the utility information. The buyer has not wired the funds for closing. We are headed to the bank now to wire the funds for closing. The funds that they need to be able to close on this next house for their next closing. Come on. I'm forgetting. They were going to go to a Chase. The Chase that they normally go to. I'm like, there's one right around the corner. Let's go there. There's a long way in there. So then he's like, all right, he's going to go to the one he normally goes to. And I'm like, okay, go ahead. I got to stay on this side of the town because I got to pick up my daughter, so I'll meet up with you after all is said and done. Opposite of smooth. Opposite of smooth. Oh, good. Now y'all get to do the fun stuff, man. Yes. All right, closing is done. Officially done. He sent the wire. When did I last check in with you guys? So we left the closing, headed to go to do the wire at a location that was close. That location ended up having a long line. So he was like, I'm just gonna go to the one that he normally goes to. So I was like, go ahead, I'll meet up with you later because I gotta pick up my daughter from volleyball. So picked her up, met him at the location that he was at. I get there, he's sitting down. He was like next in line. He was like, at least, here, quicker to being seen because there, he said he was number 7 and they had 2 people in the office. So on the way there, the agent texted me, was like, any news yet? So I am like, I could have been like, whatever, when it happens, but I know another closing was after me. So he ended up sending me the confirmation that it was done, and they sent him an email saying that it was done. then I did all some other things that were planned today. Stopped at Starbucks to get some fuel, something in my system. Went home to get my mom. 2 reasons. I had to go pick up a rental car. So she was taking me to get the rental car, but then I needed to take her to the seamstress to get an alteration done. Thankfully that worked out. Picked up the rental car, had to transfer the gifts and everything twice. First out of my car into the car my mom was driving, and then out of that car into this car, but whatever. Went to the house. They were there. Thankfully, they're really sweet. I can't imagine having to deal with this situation, and they weren't pleasant people to work with. So the saving grace in this is that they were pleasant and the listing agent was pleasant. But like it's done. We took the pictures. I'm like, all right, let me go home. Let me finish packing and get on the road to head out to go meet my hubby, who is already in Atlanta, and we are going to the Beyonce concert tonight. And then I leave out. I haven't even mapped it to see like how early I need to leave. I need to head to Augusta because I am doing a real estate instructor course that is like serious business. They said we're gonna have homework at night, every night, and I'm in class from 9 to 4. So yeah, this week, and then I have a birthday party. Yeah, I have family coming in town. I have my birthday party, which is also a surprise for my mom. Like, it's just a lot going on. Plus, I have a lot of things that I need to get to that I haven't gotten to, which I know I'm babbling at this point, but I just feel tired and drained. But this has been how I've been. This is life. This is it. But then I'm like, pep the heck up. Yeah, it didn't go as planned. Yeah, I just needed it. Yeah, it didn't go as planned, but in hindsight, it closed. Like, you closed. Yeah, there were inconveniences, but you closed. 1. 2, you closed. It is midday, and you're heading in the rental that you just picked up to go meet your husband, who's down there in Atlanta waiting for you to go to a party. Like, this is not hard. This is not a hard life over here. So, it ain't like I'm trying to rub pennies together to make rent. Like, I could have those type of issues. I could have the issues, well, I don't have any clients to work with, and I could have those type of issues. So, this is note to self. Yeah, pep the heck up. Like, okay, yeah. Real estate is stressful, but there are many blessings to it. So I don't even know if this video is getting posted or what I'm gonna post. I'll probably insert this one in my personal diary moments. Like, yeah, it's stressful, but like, what's the alternative? Whose job am I going to work at that pays as well as real estate does and gives me the flexibility that real estate does? And then if I go to somebody's job, then you have the foolishness with jobs. People you work with, your boss could be a prick. It's all these other variables. So, Lord Jesus. And on the other hand, I'm like, but can I just work new construction? Is there any way I could just work new construction? I'm really going to consider. This trip that I'm taking to Augusta for this education class, and I know it's going to be busy, but I'm really praying and hoping that I get some reflection time, some quiet time, some me time, which I will, because it's just me. It's like, this is not a family trip. I love my family, wouldn't trade them for the world, but I am going to take this time